Hello, my name is Wayne Tunks, and welcome to Rate This Pop. Get some in Martika's kitchen. It's pretty obvious what I am doing this week. I am going to rank Martika's Kitchen from Martika. It is one of my favorite albums from the early 90s. I just love it. It's such a cohesive album. I think it's quite a euphoric album as well, and it is beautiful, it is deep, and it is really personal at the same time. It's just fantastic. I love it. And the great disappointment for me is that this album wasn't more successful. It only went top 10 in one place in the world. Yay, Australia. Went to 9 here. Other places, it just did not do very well, which really shocks me because it is a fantastic album. And, it's got 4 songs that Prince was involved with, and he was massive at the time. So I just don't understand, because Martika's first album was massive, rightly so, because it's a great album. But I prefer Martika's Kitchen as an album. It is just fantastic. It's really good. I mean, she is a true talent. I think her voice is really distinctive. It's got like a character. Like if I hear a song, I would know straight away it's Martika. And I think that is such a good sign for an artist because they have their own voice. I saw her in concert at the Enmore Theatre a few short years ago. It was like an absolute dream come true. Here's some photos. And I swear in that photo that she is looking right at me with a bit of a smile in her eyes. Martika, if you're watching this, I hope you were looking at me. I was so excited. That concert, there were lots of other 80s acts. Martika was the headliner, but there were lots of other 80s acts, and I wouldn't have cared who was there. There could have been just a guy clapping his hands for 3 hours, and I still would have gone to see those support acts because I just wanted to see Martika. I have loved her since 1989, and just 92 was such a big year for her. And was it 91? Oh, I should have checked that up before I went on here. But anyway, the early 90s, I just played this album so very much. Now, what else have I written down here? Oh, because I also loved her when I was a kid. I used to love watching Kids Incorporated, and she was like my favourite character on there. So when she did release music, it was just so exciting for me. But yeah, so I have ranked the 12 songs. I'm going to rush through the first few. Not because I don't like them, but because I don't have as much to say about them. I wouldn't rank an album that I didn't like every single track. So trust me, I like every single track on this album. I just don't have as much to say about the earlier ones. So let's go to number 12, and it is A Magical Place. A Magical Place is a nice song. It's just not my favourite song on the album. And I just think it's really interesting. It's only one of 2 songs that Martika didn't have a hand in writing. So that probably says a lot to me. She is a fantastic writer. And I mean, A Magical Place, good song. I hear it. I sing along. I probably wouldn't go out and seek listening to it. There you go. At number 11 is Spirit. Spirit is a great song. It's euphoric as well. It makes me feel good. It has a happy sound. I have a good time listening to it, and I think it's got a really good message. There's just other songs on the album that I like more. But Spirit, hear it, love it. All right, number 10, Mitira. Mitira, my homeland. I hope that I said Mitira right. Apologies if I didn't. I think that the song is a real celebration, and you can feel Martika loves singing about it, about her Cuban heritage, and that is what I really like about that song. Yeah, a good song. I just like the other stuff more. As I've said, that's why I'm rushing through these songs. I don't know what else to say about them. Trust me, I'll have a lot more to say about the songs that are coming up. All right, number 9 is Safe in the Arms of Love. I think if I would have done this ranking video when this album came out, Safe in the Arms of Love probably would have been top 5. I think it's a really nice song. I think it's got great lyrics and it's got great vocals. I just think it is aged a little bit. The saxophone sounds a little of its time, whereas other songs sound timeless, and I don't think this one does, which is why I've sort of dropped it down the list a little. But as I said, it's still a really, really nice song. I went walking the other day. I go for a walk every morning, and I put Martika's Kitchen on as I was walking so I could listen to the songs before I ranked them again. And I just loved listening to these songs. I just was getting so into it as I was walking. I was forgetting about the walk and just concentrating on the music, which was probably not a good thing when crossing roads. But anyway, I did it. And I remember when this song came on, I was listening to it and I was just really enjoying it still. It is a fantastic song. She is an amazing singer. Now at number 8 is Temptation. This is a big song. It's a big visual song. You hear the lyrics and you hear the music and the beat, and you just sort of take yourself there in the moment. And I just really, really enjoy it. You know, there is this sense of urgency about it, this temptation, almost like addiction. And that's what I get from that song. It's like an oral version of that. And it's just fantastic. I sort of really get into it. And I feel that. I feel it in my body when I listen to that song, and I think that that's such a great thing that music does. It can make you feel it all over, and this is a song that does it. And I love Martika's vocals in there because there's such a range to them, and she just really commits to the song, but she commits to the album the whole way through. Like, she's a singer who's not just going to dial in her performance. Like, you really feel each of these songs, and that's why I really love Temptation. All right, at number 7, and all of these songs from now on are just songs that are not just like for me, they're love. I love all of these songs. At number 7 is Take Me to Forever. This song is stunning and I feel it deep. To quote Kath and Kim, I feel it in my waters. This is just a really beautiful song. I when I was walking the other day, it was quite picturesque. It was like a film clip. I was crossing this little walk bridge, which sort of goes over a sewage canal. It's not very nice, but still in my mind, it's quite picturesque. And this song was on, and it was sweeping, and it was grand, and it was beautiful, and I just felt it. You know, I've had a bit of a hard time personally at the moment. My love life has been pretty terrible, which I should not share with you, but I just did. And I feel like this song, I just felt it when I listened to it on Saturday. It's just really stunning. I'm going to read a couple of lyrics. Take me to forever. Point me to the sky, because I don't like it, and I don't want to spend another sleepless night. Feel on those lyrics, Martika. Thank you. Just really beautiful song. It just elicits so much emotion, and I really appreciate that. All right, coming in at number 6. Oh, speaking of breaking my heart, it is Broken Heart. I love story songs, songs that tell a story. Correction. I like good story songs, because some you do it and you're like, what the hell is this story? But this one does it so well, and it feels like a continuation of Toy Soldiers. The line that I wrote down from this is, our baby's got a broken heart. And it just pretty much sums up what the song's about. You know, she's in love with somebody who's got an addiction. Doesn't say whether she has it as well. They have a baby. She tries to be good, but the baby is born and is sick. And it is just a heartbreaking song. And it's quite simple melodically, but it's just those lyrics and the emotion from Martika's voice, which just speak wonders. And it's a really beautiful song. And I think when I was younger, when I talked before about what it would have been like in the 90s, this song would have been down for me. But now, you know, now that I'm 46 years old, I understand life better. And this song breaks my heart. And I just think it is so stunning and raw. And I just really appreciate it. And I wish more people had heard this song, because I think it's really important. There you go. So number 5 is Don't Say You Love Me. Don't Say You Love Me is one of 4 songs that Prince had a hand in. And you can hear that. But by saying that, I don't want to take away anything from what Martika did. Because I think sometimes people are like, oh, it's a Prince song. And then it's like, well, no, it's a Martika song that Prince was involved in. And this song is just fantastic. It's cheeky. It's got great character. There's a fantastic beat. And the lyrics paint a perfect picture. I wrote actually a few because I just really lyrically love this song. 1 minute you're a stranger, the next you're my guru. We know what she's talking about when she sings that. Also, and this is my favourite one, I've always loved this line. Then when my credit card was in your hand, you said, don't be alarmed. Be alarmed, girl. Molly, you in danger, girl. Yeah, it's a really fantastic song. And as I said, it just sets this scene perfectly. And I love the beat. I really wish this had been a single. I think it would have been this really great single, and I certainly would have loved to have seen a music video. Hey, I'm still happy to shoot one right now, Martika, if that's what you'd like. You and me will work together. We'll do a music video for it because I think it'll be amazing. We interrupt this video to tell you that I made a mistake. I made a mistake when I was filming. I thought I'm having a really crap week. I've just been editing for ages and realised my mistake. I forgot number 4. So number 4 is Pride and Prejudice. What a great song this is. Really big song. It's got a big beat and it's got a really big message as well. I remember really being touched by it when I was younger and just thinking, wow, this is really important. And then as I've gotten older, I agree. It's such an important message. The lines that I wrote down were, sticks and stones may break us, but the fire of hate will burn us down. And I feel like those messages may be even more important today with everything that is going on in the world. So yeah, really, really important. And I can't believe that I missed my favourite album track doing a talk on it. So it's a really, really big, bold, fantastic song. And again, I can imagine a really great music video for this. I think if you can suddenly see a music video, it just means how visual and how exciting the song is. So that's why I love it. All right, now we will continue with the stuff that I've already done. At number 3 is Coloured Kisses. This isn't the deepest song on the album, but I just love it. It makes me happy. And sometimes in pop music, that's what you want. Sometimes I want a song that's going to make me cry. Sometimes I want a song that's going to make me think about the world. And sometimes I just want a song that's going to just make me happy and put a pep in my step. And when I was walking the other morning listening and Coloured Kisses came on, thank God I was wearing a mask because I just didn't even realise I started singing the song out loud, the intro part. And I did it. And then I suddenly stopped and I went, hang on, you just did that out loud. Is anyone around? Do they think you're a crazy person? I am a crazy person, but I don't need everyone around here to know that. It's just euphoric. Makes me happy. I was so happy when this was released in Australia as a single. It wasn't released in many places as a single. We got it here, and I just loved it. And I remember watching the film clip at the time and just being really into it. It's just cute. It's fantastic. Great song. So the lines that I wrote down, you lead me to an oasis where I can lay my head on your shoulder and pray. And I'm not a religious person, but I think pray can be a metaphor for feeling safe. And that's what I get from the song. And it's just really beautiful. Happy song. And if you don't know Coloured Kisses or you haven't listened to it for a while, I would go back, watch the film clip and just really enjoy it. Learn the lyrics and sing it out loud. If I'm with you, I will join you and we will sing this song really loud and just, get right into it. Bit of Martika. Now, speaking of songs I sing nice and loud, number 2 it is Martika's Kitchen. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to report a crime. That crime was the chart positions of Martika's Kitchen. All right, the US, 93. Australia, 29. The UK, 17. The only country that got it right, Zimbabwe, took it to number 1. Well done, Zimbabwe. Always liked you. This is such a good song. It was written entirely by Prince, but Martika brings so much character in her voice. It's naughty. It's fun. In so many ways, this song could be corny. A song using a kitchen as a metaphor. But it just works on so many levels. Get some, get some, get some in Martika's Kitchen. The beat and the groove are just amazing. And the song, the line that I've written down is, you bring the noise and I'll bring the smile. And that's just really clever, cute, and a bit dirty all at the same time. And that's just me in a nutshell, which is probably why I like this song. Yeah, really fun. It's got this great groove, and I'm so upset that this song wasn't bigger because it deserved to be. Martika is incredible, and this song, to me, proves it. It's just fantastic. In in so many other artists' catalog, this would be their, if they had done this song, this would be my favourite of theirs. That just proves what great songs there were on this album. It's number 2. Love it. But number 1 could be one of my favourite songs of all time. So number 1, which you probably worked out, it is Love Thy Will Be Done. I talk about loving songs a lot and saying that it's a great song, amazing song, but I don't use the word perfect very often. Like a Prayer, perfect song. There's a few out there, perfect pop songs. Love Thy Will Be Done is a perfect pop song. I'm going to repeat that. Love Thy Will Be Done is a perfect pop song. It is emotional, it is personal, it is beautiful. Prince's production is exquisite. Martika's vocals are just amazing. When they start layering her voice together and her emotion builds, it just makes my heart sing. Again, I was listening to it the other day. I was in a part of Blacktown Showground, and I was there all by myself, thank God, because my arms were up, my eyes were closed. I was just walking and I was just listening to it, and I was just absorbing this song for the 50,000th time. I don't know how many times I've listened to this song in my life. It's been a lot. And I still hear new things when I listen to it. I still get absorbed into that music, into that beat, into this beautiful prayer that she has written. It is just incredible. It feels like that we've been led into something private with this song, and it's just incredible. All right, I wrote down for the lyrics here: even when there's no peace outside my window, there's peace inside, and that's why I no longer run. Yeah, that's pretty special. And I just sort of felt a bit of emotion when I said that then. They're great lyrics. And if you only just know the song but don't know the lyrics, I would go on the net and have a look at the lyrics. They're just amazing. And they came from, Martika writing in a journal. Just beautiful stuff. I wish that this song had done better as well. Like, it went top 10 around the world. Australia, we're the only country to take it to number 1. And rightly so. We got that right because it's just brilliant. Perfect, as I said. So that is my review of Martika's Kitchen, and I've ranked all the songs. Let me know what your favourite songs on that album are. Do you agree with my choices? And remember to press like, press subscribe, and join me every single week when I will do another ranking video. And remember, in crazy, horrible times, music is the thing that makes us feel better. I'll catch you next time. Tunks out.